guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing all about Libra. I'm going to be doing 3 facts, 3 pros, 3 cons. Last week my videos were a little bit shorter than I would like, so I'm going to try to make this a little longer. So yeah, let's dive right in. So first, 3 facts about Libra. The first fact about Libra is that they are an air sign. So this means that they are kind of go with the flow, more laid back, more playful, more mellow, and they are your air signs like Aquarius, like Gemini, and Libra is the third one. And second fact about Libra is they are ruled by the planet Venus, which is also the ruling planet over Taurus. If you watched my All About Taurus video, you'll see that I covered that. So yeah, they are ruled by the planet of beauty and love, and that means that they are kind of known as like flirty, or they're known as the romantic, and it's because they have this planet of implementing beauty and love into the world, kind of ruling over their senses, ruling over who they are. And then a third fact about Libra is that they are a cardinal sign. Capricorn, Cancer, and Aries. Cardinal signs are go-getters, they're goal-oriented, they're motivated, but they're also a little bit more laid back and flexible. They're constantly adapting and going through different like changes and revelations in their life. They constantly want to better themselves, and they're seen as someone that is never the same for too long. They're constantly advancing on, or if cardinal signs were video games, they'd constantly be going up in levels. So yeah, and then first pro about Libra is that they are extremely organized. I don't feel like people talk about this enough. I feel like their intelligence in general isn't really emphasized a lot. I feel like they're known as being kind of passive, or like a people pleaser, so they don't really go through these situations where they assert too much of themselves in fear of like making someone else uncomfortable. Their biggest thing is always making sure everyone around them is kind of comfortable, making sure that everything is balanced. So they try really hard not to overpower situations or circumstances, and I feel like because of this we don't really get to talk about how intelligent they are. They're super organized, and they're always like carrying around checklists or things of like new exciting ideas or places to go or things to eat and stuff to do. Like they're constantly kind of what is the word for that? It's very organized and exciting and creative. But I feel like a lot of the time people assume that they're kind of surface level, or they are ditzy, and this is the furthest thing from the truth. They are people pleasers, but they're extremely intelligent, and I feel like because they're so good with people, they know how to read people, they know how people operate. Just because a Libra is biting their tongue with you doesn't necessarily mean that they aren't seeing the things that you're doing. They probably just don't feel like it's worth disrupting the harmony. I feel like they are huge on picking their battles. Like if they're going to pick a battle, they're going to make sure it's a very good one. And second pro about Libra is that I feel like I just listed 8 things for the first pro. The second pro is that they're extremely funny. I feel like they have kind of a sarcastic sense of humor that doesn't really come out if you don't know them very well. But then once you get to know them, they can be extremely like honest and funny, and their take on things is always very refreshing. I feel like their fresh perspectives and outlook on the world is always something that kind of gets you excited about things with them. They have a way of making people around them excited or making them laugh, and I feel like they just have a very like warm personality that rubs off on you even if you're not trying to have it rub off on you. And then third pro about Libra is that they are they give the best advice, which is weird because they're pretty indecisive for the most part in terms of what they want in their life or what they feel about things in their life. But with like if a friend or a loved one comes to them with an issue, they have all of the best advice to just hand out right off the bat without even thinking about it. I mean, doesn't mean they follow their own advice, but they still have the best advice to give, and I can appreciate that. And then cons about Libra. First con about Libra is that they are extremely indecisive. They are so passive towards what other people want, or being worried about if other people are satisfied with them, or if they're not making someone happy. So they'll do things and then end up resenting it. I feel like they aren't really indecisive, they just pretend to be, so it's kind of misleading. Like, they'll act like they don't know how to make up their mind, but deep down they know what they want, they just don't want to say it. Yeah, and then second con about Libra is they can be extremely passive aggressive, because they bottle up a lot of stuff, and instead of just like confronting situations or being honest with what they want to do or what they don't want to do, they'd rather just do whatever pleases someone at the time, but then hold on to this for 10 years and bring it up in every argument possible, or act out in very weird ways. Kind of subtle. You don't really see it coming, and you don't really understand why it's happening because it's probably something that you did 5 years ago. So, and the third con is because they can bottle things up to such extremes that they can have short temper tantrums at times, or lash out for unnecessary reasons. Like, they'll take out a bigger situation on a smaller situation. Like, for example, they'll be mad about their like friend or their loved one, and then say like they get the wrong flavor like of ice cream at the store by accident. They'll freak out over the ice cream like monumentally, but then like meanwhile no one really knows what's going on like underneath that. And yeah, so just I think when they can work on being more honest and not needing to sacrifice themselves to make others happy, but learn how to find balance, Libra, tilting scale, I feel like they will be better off. Overall, that completes this video. Let me know if you liked it. Give it a thumbs up. Make sure to turn your notification bell on, and then comment below if you agree. If you don't agree, tell me why you don't agree, and I'll see you in my next video.